You've been granted one wish by the douchebag genie. He takes advantage of people's poor wording when making wishes to screw them over. What do you wish for? I want to have a lot of money. You are crushed to death by 100 billion pennies. Not only did you kill him, but you made the penny completely worthless. Nice going, douchebag genie. Even more worthless than it already is. I want to be a main character in The Office for all 9 seasons. You're Toby. Everyone hates you. Damn it, I forgot to say my own character. You win this time, douchebag genie. Shut up, Toby. World peace. Everyone in the world is now dead. Perfect, thanks. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Edit. 1.3k upvotes. I entered the club. The ability and understanding to use and create magic like him with nothing I would consider a drawback. You're offered a job writing magic item descriptions for Dungeons and Dragons. Not the worst fate, honestly. So, my hobby is my curse. Actually, yay, seems about right. DM for life. You also get to read all of the hate mail from everybody who dislikes your writing and the demands that you do something different next time. So, he works for Wizard of the Coast. I wish I was a shapeshifter that could change into any form at will, real or imagined, painlessly, and gained the abilities of whatever I shapeshifted into. You have been transported as a character into this cool new video game you have described. Nice. The only thing you can do in the game is escorting NPCs whose speed is faster than your walking speed but slower than your running speed. Whoa, Fallout 4, 2 already, time flies. I wish for you to no longer be such a douche. Maybe I can make life better for the next guy that meets him. Genie is now 0.000000001% less of a douche. Let's test out the new and improved Genie. I wish for $1 billion. You are instantly crushed to death by 20,000 pounds of $100 bills. Previously, douchebag Genie would have accomplished this with 100 billion pennies. Douchebag Genie even did his math right. 10 million US bills weigh about 22,000 pounds. I wish I never have an asthma attack or any lung illness ever again. You immediately die of oxygen poisoning. Lungs work too well. Now his lungs just magically disappear. Can't have lung illnesses if you don't have lungs. Incorrect. Disappearing lung syndrome is the most severe of all lung illnesses. A regular and seemingly empty backpack that whenever I reach into it, I can pull out an unlimited supply of wads of US $100 bills that are legal tender. The money also weighs nothing when in the backpack. Granted, the bills are super glued together however and are destroyed when you try to separate them. On the upside, you do get lots of compliments on your David Hasselhoff bag wherever you go. I mean, I suppose I can sort of scam people with them and stuff, I guess. I'll take them and my David Hasselhoff bag. I bet you $20 that you can't separate these bills without destroying them. I wish that at my own will, I can cause others to be unable to see me at no damage to myself, or cause them to be able to see me again at no damage to myself. You're now capable of texting anyone in the world pictures of you, and the ability to remove said pictures from their phones. You just granted him the ability to endlessly send people nudes only to perfectly avoid getting jailed for exposing himself to people. I'll take that. Perfect memory recall. You're given a new copy of the DVD, Total Recall, but the shitty one with Colin Farrell. It could be worse. Thanks, Genie. Could it though? I wish I could have 2 more wishes from the douchebag Genie that grants this wish. Oh, granted with pleasure. I sell one of the wishes online to some idiot who thinks they can trick the douche Genie, charging them an astronomical fee. I have 1 wish left over to repeat the process, if I want, but asking for more wishes, or I could just edit my original post and ask for a real wish that the Genie grants with pleasure. Thanks, Reddit. #winning. I wish douchebag Genie was my best friend, so we can laugh at his doucheness together. You are now douchebag Genie's dog. Resting bitch face. You asked to be his dog and got to be his dog. I think you got a pretty good deal. I just hope douche Genie is a good owner. Yo dog. To have and maintain the fitness and ability I had in my body when I was 22 until I die. You can never grow stronger, faster, grow muscles or improve your conditioning, because that would violate the wish. I'll take it. Thanks, douchebag Genie. Also, you immediately die, so no downside. Genie, I wish I can think of a wish. You think of the perfect wish to fool the genie in every way, but you're out of wishes. But think of the karma. I wish I could upvote this comment at least 4 times. Not more than 7 though. Too much karma. 9 upvotes. That's too much karma. Downvoted. It makes my heart swell with pride that someone on here is keeping it fair. The working lamp of a genie who isn't a douchebag and will grant me 3 wishes. Granted. Unfortunately that lamp is buried a mile deep in a lost treasure trove. It will take at least 10,000 years before it's discovered, but you do have a nice certificate of ownership. I wish to become a citizen of Denmark so I can move to the Faroe Islands. You're now a Jewish citizen of Denmark in 1939. That's some Rod Serling shit right there. I wish for the word douchebag to now mean extremely understanding and supportive and apply to the genie in both name and obligation. Request granted, but that's not Genie's real name. It's a moniker given by people who made wishes, and lived, and applied to the genie in both name and obligation. If he weren't the douchebag genie before, he is now. Sorry, 1 wish per person. Vanishes. $1. $1 in Monopoly money. Well, it's more than I had before, I guess. Should have given him hundreds of those coupons that say, valued at 1 cent, but they're all expired. I wish to shit my pants. You shit your pants moments after your death. What if instead he literally shit out his pants? Feel like that's more literal. Your pants suddenly disappear. You also feel a sharp denin pain in your bowels. You frantically wish to reverse your last wish. Everything is suddenly dark, except a small circular light off in the distance. I wish the douchebag genie had 2 assholes on his face. Best case, the genie now defecates from his face. Worst case, 2 enormously unpleasant people are now sitting on his face. At least momentarily amusing. And nobody dies, especially me. You and your mom are now permanently attached to my face. Wooled, blasted, ass blasted. Sex. You contract syphilis after being used, after falling into the gorilla vivarium at your local zoo. The news caught it all on tape. Yes, local celebrity. Wait, it's not so bad. The ability to get my life together. That'd be nice. You're given a roll of duct tape to put back your copy of the board game Life back together after your boyfriend crushed it while leaving you for a much prettier and younger woman. That's a lot of damage. Should given them flex tape. I hear it's better than placebo in this situation. I wish that the entire world would explode into a 10,000 degree C fireball that tears it into a billion trillion pieces right now. You're transported 100 billion years into the future. Humanity has moved on safely from Earth. You're standing in Kansas when the sun detonates. I wish I could have a romantic evening with Gal Gadot. You're given a poster of Gal Gadot and some lotion. I'll take it. Thanks, Genie. The genie is disgusted. The genie will remember that. I wish I could fuck people over by exposing their internet history. You have been transported to the year 1500 AD. You can literally expose anyone's internet browsing history in the world. Wow, look how many friends MySpace Tom has. Oh, what is this, a Yahoo search for Black Death symptoms? I wish for the power to give people I don't like diarrhea every time they talk to a girl. I get the sense you don't like yourself either. Wish granted. Haha, joke's on you. I've been in the bathroom on and off for a week. A paper bag. Your scrotum is now made of paper. Imagine putting a shower cap over your scrotum every time you took a shower. Wait, doesn't everyone? Only if my hand slips while using the piss knife. LMAO, I can't even comprehend what a piss knife would be, but I want one. I wish for my index finger to expel a violent shock that causes death to those of whom I've passed judgment over and may use my new power at my discretion. Douchebag Genie is inclined to grant wishes such as this, as is fucking awesome. Your sweater is tacky. Oh shit, he's dead. To own a time traveling spaceship. You now own the very first time traveling spaceship. You haven't the faintest how it works, however. Genie approves. I wish for a time traveling spaceship with an owner's manual. Granted, it's written in an alien language you cannot understand. I wish for a clean 50 million USD in my own personal checking account. Your checking account, which until recently had 50 million USD, has been cleaned out per your request. I want my own private island complete with an airfield and mansion which are all well maintained. Granted, your island is on the Sea of Tranquility on the moon. That's actually pretty good since everyone can now see my wealth, and I mean everyone.
Cowbelly, let's go, baby.
The monetization is dropping your rating to stop a migration of top innovation and content creation in an opposite way. I saw your new status and got inspiration to drop a new cape. On top of your face is a mock and the face of the clock is still raised. The mob is impatient. A monster is late, cannot just escape. News drop like a cave. YouTube Ukraine, you thought you would make it. Asked all the creators who want to get paid for their awesome creation. So take the advice of a god and make it. All I got to say is Cowbelly TV gets more traffic than a metropolis. Yes bitch, that's me. And I'm still looking for where my profit is.